Gold teeth, gray goose, dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your tongue.
Hey guys, sorry I kept you guys waiting so long. In all honesty, I really wanted to document my process through healing and everything, but man, it was not fun. For the first week, I didn't have a want or need to get out of bed. It was really painful. It hurt to literally just even lift my head up off the pillow. I had to have help for the first 2 days, I think it was. And it was not a fun process. I couldn't even imagine filming it. So for all those girls out there that actually took the time to do that, I give you kudos, because not this girl. So anyway, let's see, I think I'm about 2.5 months post-op right now, and I know it's been a while, but I really didn't want to make a video until I got sized so I could tell you guys what I was prior to what I am now. And I actually went last night to Victoria's Secret and got sized, and if you haven't watched my videos before, I was a 36A and now I'm a 36 double D. So yay, super excited about that. Never in my life did I think I would ever be a 36 double D. My surgeon was amazing. For those of you who haven't watched my videos before, I had Dr. Morales from Houston, Texas, and I'll post his information below so you can see him and see if he'll work out for you or whatever. But he was amazing. I loved him. The experience was awesome going to his place, and I really think that if you are here in the Houston area or anywhere nearby, that you should definitely give him strong consideration. The consultation is free. But anyway, I guess I'll get to it and I'll show you the girls. This is them. I do have a Victoria's Secret bra on right now. That's why they look so boobalicious. But I will change into the bathing suit top that I had on in one of my prior videos, just to give you guys a before and after. And this is, I'm not sure which one this bra is, but it's a push-up bra. So it does kind of make them like push together a little bit better, but I like that. I spent all that money for some reason, right? So anyway, let me go change and I'll be right back. Okay, to be completely honest, I really don't like wearing the bathing suit top, just because all of my filling around the incision area hasn't completely come back yet. And like I said, I'm 2.5 months post-op. It can take up to 6 months to get all your filling back. I have seen a progression in gaining my filling back, but it's not completely there yet. So I don't know, wearing the bathing suit top, it's like I can feel it, but I can't really feel it, so it just kind of weirds me out, I guess. But for you guys, I'll let you see the before and after. So this is what it is after. If you remember before, I didn't really have a whole lot of anything. I was basically just flat chested. So it's a huge improvement. And also on, I told you all that I was getting 550 cc's saline. My doctor, after he did surgery, he noticed that my right muscle was about this much thicker than my left muscle, and that was because I played volleyball like almost all my life. So, and I'm right hand dominant, so of course this side of the body is a lot more built muscular wise than this side of the body. So he had to put more fluid in this one just to kind of even it out. So I ended up having 560 cc's in this one and 625 cc's in my right one. And that kind of evened it out. It's a huge gap, but for my anatomy, that's what I required. So your surgeon will know what to do. But anyway, I'm completely happy with my results. They look even to me. The only thing is that you need to know is if you do have any imperfections in your breasts, getting breast augmentation will only magnify it. Surgeons are not magicians. They can't just redo your anatomy and just make things disappear. I mean, I guess you can get a correction surgery, but then that just adds more scars and if nobody's gonna really care anyway that sees it, like your boyfriend or your husband, then who cares? So anyway, I didn't really have a lot of asymmetry to my breasts. They were basically right on. My right breast was a little bit smaller as far as like breast tissue than my left breast. So that's why they had to put so much more cc's in the right side than they did the left, and my muscle was a lot thicker, so it compressed a lot more, so they had to put more cc's in order to like gauge with that. Anyway, I guess if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I know I said that I was going to do a before and after picture. I did take a bunch of before pictures, so as soon as I get around to taking my after pictures, I'll put that slideshow together and I'll definitely release that to you guys. If you have any questions or any concerns, or if you want to know anything, just ask me. I'm an open book. I really don't care to talk about anything, so just let me know. And I guess have a good day, guys. So I forgot that I wanted to talk about the morning of surgery and just let you guys know, because I had a lot of anxiety on what it would be like. And it really wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I've never had major surgery in my life, so I had no idea what to expect except for what people told me, which was not a whole lot because not everybody has been through this exact surgery. Anyway, I got up at like 5 that morning. I had to be there at 7:15. So I took a shower. Like I told you guys, I didn't put any makeup or anything like that. You can't put any of that on. I washed myself with the solution that they gave me, the sterile solution, and basically air dried, because even, you know, washing off or drying off with a towel could give you bacteria on your skin. So that was, I had to set it like at least 30 minutes aside just for that process. Anyways, when we left, we got there, I went in and they put me in a room. I changed into the robe that they wanted me to change in. They gave me socks. They gave me like the surgical underwear, except it wasn't the ugly blue ones that look really gross. It was actually like material, like they're actually really nice. And then I just waited, and they put me, the robe thing that they gave me, it had like a little like hose attached to the side of it, and you sat in this recliner chair beside the bed that you had, and they took this hose from the wall and they plugged it into your robe, and the robe was like double walled, so warm air just went through the entire robe because it's really cold in there, just because they have to keep the germs down. So that's how they kind of like kept you warm, and I guess it kind of like made you less anxious and stuff. So anyway, my anesthesiologist came in after about 5 or 10 minutes, and he hooked me up with an IV just for fluids. He didn't give me any drugs yet. Well, he might have, I don't remember. But from what I can remember, it was just the fluids. And then he left, and I was sitting there with my boyfriend for a little bit longer. And then they came in, asked me if I was ready, and I was like, sure, let's go. Oh, they gave me slippers, by the way. And so then I went into the surgery room, and that was the most intimidating thing that was the most intimidating part of the whole process, just because you see all these people that are like doing their own thing, not even paying attention to you, like have their masks on and like all their sterile stuff on, and they're like prepping and getting everything ready. And then you see the table in the middle of the room that's like laid out. It looks like a torture chair or something like that. So it was definitely intimidating. So I went, laid down, and my anesthesiologist was really cool. He was just talking to me the whole time about, oh, you know, like, how did you and your boyfriend meet, and how long have y'all been together, and stuff like that. So I was telling him. After I got done telling him how we met, that's the last thing I remember. I was out. Next thing I know, my surgeon is kind of shaking my arm a little bit, telling me to wake up. I guess I had been passed out. The surgery took 45 minutes, and I started at 8, so about 9 o'clock I was done. And I woke up at 12:30, so I've been out for a while. So make sure if you're bringing someone with you that's going to stay there with you, make sure that they have something to do, or at least a blanket and a pillow to go to sleep themselves or whatever, because it's a while. So anyway, I remember him, and he he got me roses. My plastic surgeon got me roses, and which I thought was super sweet. And then he told me everything went great and I looked great and all this stuff. I didn't really care at this point. I just wanted to close my eyes. Like, I was awake, but I just wanted my eyes to be closed. So anyway, I think the whole way down the surgery center and out into the parking lot, I had my eyes closed the entire time, and they kept telling me to open them or else I was gonna trip over something when I got into the car. I was in a wheelchair the whole time, of course. And then I went home, and just, I guess not everybody reacts the same off of anesthesia, but I wasn't like hallucinating, but I was kind of like off a little bit. So I was laying in bed. This was probably like later at like 4 o'clock that day. I was laying in bed, and I guess I asked my boyfriend was in the room. He was standing by the door. I don't know if he was leaving, coming in, or getting something. I don't know what he was doing. And I asked him, I was like, why is that girl staring at you? And he was like, what? What girl? And I was like, that girl right there. Why does she keep staring at you? And I was actually pretty mad about it. Like, I was like, why is this bitch staring at my man, right? And he was just like, there's nobody in here. And then, I don't know, I just went back to sleep. It was like, whatever. I don't know. It was pretty crazy, but that wears off after the first day or so. I didn't eat very good for the first couple of days, probably for the first 3 days. He had to basically force feed me like pieces of bread just to get my medicine down. And I lost about 10 pounds the first week of surgery, just because I didn't want to eat. Basically, maybe I ate like a couple spoonsful of soup, but that was about it. So that was, I guess, exciting. But anyway, yeah, that was basically the process of before, during, and after the surgery. Like I said, the first couple of days were pretty hard, but you'll get over it. And I went back to work, and I'm a bartender, so my job is not very sedentary. It's a lot of hard work, especially working with the upper body, lifting like glasses and all that stuff. So I went back to work the 10th day after my surgery. I was already back at work. I did experience a lot of inverted pains, so I would get pains in the middle of my back. That was pretty painful, but as I pushed through it, it got better. So I don't really know if it would be better to just wait a little bit longer or just face it head on and push through it, but I guess that's what I did, and it just eventually got better. The only thing that I can describe to you before your skin stretches out, because you know after you get surgery your skin has to stretch out because it's not used to all that mass, it feels like if you were to take a tight sports bra and you were to put like balled up socks inside of the sports bra, that's exactly how it feels. It just feels like these balls that are like being pressed against your chest. It's really, really strange feeling, and it doesn't feel very natural. It just kind of feels really weird. So, but eventually your skin stretches out and everything feels like, right now I feel it's squishy and moves around and everything feels normal. It's not, it doesn't feel like that anymore. I can feel the implants sometimes. It doesn't really bother me just because I know they're there, and it's not like everybody else can see them, like whatever. So that's about it. That's all I wanted to let you guys know. And I took one picture the day of surgery, so I'll go ahead and insert that. But anyway, for all you girls that are going to get breast augmentation, I am so excited for you. It's definitely a life-changing experience, and I hope the best, and good luck. Bye, guys.
Seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address. In a torn up town, no postcode envy, but every song's like gold teeth, gray goose dripping in the back.